You're watching the 2026 SCAC Spring Media Days. Today, we're taking a dive into the Centenary College softball program. The ladies will be led as they head into the season once again under the guidance of head coach Whitney Patterson, along with leadership from senior Alexis Roach and coach Alexis. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us. Thank you.
Coach, we'll open things up with you heading into year 5 as the head coach of this Centenary ladies softball program, coming off a phenomenal year last year, 21 wins, the most that this program has had since 2016, winning multiple games at the SCAC tournament for the first time since 2021. Third place finish at that event. Just so many things to be excited as you've built this program and now heading into year 5. What did it say about this program, the success that you were able to have last year, and how did that success sort of help shape and set up the mindset and the preparation coming into year 5?
Yeah, thanks. So honestly, it's the buy-in. This group of seniors, they've been here since day one. They've bought in since day one. And even the ones last year, that just kind of shaped the success that we had from last year. And then the seniors this year were able to bring that into the preparation that we have had so far this year as well. So the buy-in has been the biggest part of our success for sure.
Alexis, this is such an exciting year for you. Your senior year coming into this season. You've been, a big part of this pitching staff really going back to your first year. So, as you've sort of taken inventory coming into this senior season, how have you sort of seen your role change, not only on the field, but, within the dugout as well? And just, what is your mindset coming into this senior season?
Well, whenever I first started here, I kind of became one of the designated hype men, whether that was reading out the lineup pregame, getting everybody hyped up. So I used to look up to the people that were in my positions, pitchers, any infield players, wherever. But now I'm in that role, which is kind of crazy. So I think as long as I continue to take care of my job and work on the mental game within myself, that's going to reflect to my teammates. And I think I've built that trust and relationship, as have all the seniors, so they can look up to us by our actions.
Coach, when fans come out this spring to support this ladies softball program, what can they expect? What do you hope to be, constants within this program, kind of, game in, game out, irregardless of result, that fans can be, excited about when they head out to the ball yard?
Well, we're definitely going to bring the energy. That has not, and will not ever change. The kids from the first moment they step out on the field, they're hyped, they're ready to go, and they're going to bring that same energy from the first pitch to the last pitch. Doesn't matter how the game's going in that situation. We're going to compete every pitch. So we're going to be that team that we're not going to lay down. We're going to fight till the end. And I think that's kind of what we've been known for. We're that quote unquote gritty team. And we're still going to be that team this year as well.
Alexis, what's the vibe like in the clubhouse right now? I know we're a little less than a month away from opening day. Preseason is started to unfold. This group of the chemistry starting to come together. What's motivating this team? What are you looking forward to most from a team perspective coming into this season?
Personally, as a senior, I'm looking to have fun this season. Throughout the fall with our coaches and working on our own, we built up all the mechanical aspects. So now it's who has the strongest and toughest mental game. I think that's what's gotten us through seasons in the past, not necessarily the softball side of things, but the mental game. So I plan to be diligent on that and continue to encourage my teammates. We like to look for the little wins and get hype about the little things. So when the big things come around, it just makes it even better.
Coach Alexis has talked about just kind of the build-up coming into the season and the fun this group has had, even going back to fall. What makes this group special? What makes going into year 5, exciting for you? And what's new about this season?
Honestly, they gelled so fast this year. That's always from year to year as a coach. The one thing that we preach is, new year, new team. Anytime you lose people, have newcomers come in. Dynamics change, personalities change. But the 5 that we brought in this year, I mean, they've gelled so fast. Like I said, with having 9 seniors, it was kind of easy. But they're together, that we're working towards our common goal since we started day one. So team camaraderie is very high.
Alexis, as one of the senior leaders on this team, Coach talks about this big senior class and how important they've been in terms of getting everyone on the same page. When you've had conversations, with that group about some of the goals and expectations coming into the year, what have those conversations looked like? And, when fans and peers across campus hear, Centenary softball, what do you hope that they associate that with?
Well, with having a big senior class, it is nice that most of us have played together for a long time. So we kind of know what to expect of each other and what our coach expects. But I think something that we take very importantly is delegating different roles. So she always tells us there's only one chief. So we've kind of brought that into our own little circle as well. And certain people that are better at things, we let them take the lead and try and give everybody a voice, because ultimately we've all put in the work and earned the right to be here and be a leader. So we want everybody to have the chance to.
And finally, coaches, we wrap up with you. As I mentioned, this is, one of the most exciting times of the season, less than a month away from opening day. This program coming off such a outstanding year last year. The buy-in is there, as you talked about. Giving you the last word, what are your hopes, going into the season? What do you expect from this group? What can fans be, most excited about to build off of last year's success coming into this 2026 season?
Yeah, we're just excited. We're ready to get going. The kids, every day we're out at practice. They're fighting, they're competing. We know it's go time, and that's what they're gearing up for. February 7th, for them, can't get here soon enough. For us coaches, kind of the same thing. We're ready to go out. We're ready to play. We're ready to compete. Ready to get things rolling.
Centenary College head softball coach Whitney Patterson, along with leadership from senior Alexis Roach, Coach Patterson, and the ladies open up, as we mentioned, February 7th, taking on Mill Savs. Coach Alexis, thanks so much for your time today, and best of luck as you continue to march forward throughout the rest of this season.
Thank you.
You.